fastballs right here.
High in the air out to center field. Kane has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The relay. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. He flew out in his last at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Just missing here, 2-0.
And one of the things he's been real effective at so far is coming right after guys. Well, but now he's looking like he doesn't really want to challenge here.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. To short, hit hard. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Chris Coughlin is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Greinke looks in. Here he comes, 0-1. And he falls behind, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Danny Valencia is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Lorenzo Cain stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Number 17 will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Center fielder, number 17.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Gene Segura will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Here's a look over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Canna sprinting after it. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and third with none out. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Canna is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Kyle Jensen will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Stephen Vogt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jensen is after it. A quick out number 1. Mark Canna is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. And he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Flying softly toward the hole. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Yonder Alonso is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Alonso.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Jensen is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. Solarte has got it, and the side is retired. Number 9 will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier.
Right fielder, number 9.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Tony Cingrani will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Tony Cingrani.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Yangervis Solarte will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
now batting,
Peter O'Brien will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Cingrani pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner goes for second. Fly ball out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Brandon Drury will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Canna over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Now batting,
Number 17 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run. And that misses. 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jed Lowry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
the left fielder,
Billy
number
Burns
1.
will stride
Billy
forward now. He's
Burns.
bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Chris Coughlin steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Chris Coughlin.
First offering on its way. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. On to first, and there are 2 down. Danny Valencia stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Danny Valencia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. Now, that's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Gene Segura is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Liam Hendricks will come on in relief as he'll make his second.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Canna moves over. One away. One gone now in the Arizona seventh. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. One out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the seventh. Wellington Castillo will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Kyle Jensen will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Kyle Jensen.
He's set. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Lowry's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Lorenzo Cain will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Out in front of it, strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the pitch on 2-2. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Drury, and taken in out there for the first out. Stephen Vogt will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Through 6 1/3, Greinke's still working on a shutout. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Mark Canha will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. David Peralta will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Yonhervis Solarte will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners on the move for second. Shot back up the middle. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, and they get the double play. Peter O'Brien will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Brandon Drury will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Yonder Alonso. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it 1 away. Number 23 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Jed Lowry will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Billy Burns gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Greinke comes set. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Number 17 stands in.
Leading off for Arizona, center fielder, number 17.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Skied into very shallow right. Canna is over. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Lofted in the air out to right field. Canna giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Men on third with 2 down. This is in the air out to right. Canna moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Chris Coughlin. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Danny Valencia will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and he will make the play. 2 away now. Lorenzo Cain makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight.
And they'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Zach Greinke. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 34,179. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.